The siege of Baghdad has come. The Mongol Empire is invading the city of Baghdad, and the defense has been started. Cannons are being loaded, siege towers are being set ready, and the war has come. The armies of Georgians who have joined in this fight, as well as many, yeah, of course, many. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, here we go. Some other more Georgian, even very many Georgians have joined the Mongols in this empire, in this battle today. Although a lot of them are also like important other more Islamic are of course forces from the Horde themselves that I'm now trying to search for. Ah, god damn it. Okay, still more Georgians. More Georgians. More Georgians. Over here we got a couple of Mongols, I'm pretty sure. No, Georgians. 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 Here we have the first Mongol horses. Well, I must say these guys look great. Got these Mongol horses, some Mongol trebuchets. Firing against the walls. And I think over here we already have the first shots maybe being lost by the cannons. I'm not too sure. We're still on slow motion mode, but yeah, again some Mongol lances. In the back some more Mongolian horse archers actually. So most of the Mongols are actually on horse. Over here, most of their foot infantry is all Georgian, and in the battle they were actually also Georgian as well. And we're already seeing some shots being fired from the forces from the Baghdadians or the Islamic faction that controls them. I'm not too sure which one it was. I think it was the I think it is the Ayyubid Sultanate that we're playing as, but I'm not sure which faction controlled Baghdad during that time period. But I will yeah, try and see what we can do there. But I think we are already having some shots on the walls. I'm not too sure where they're trying to make a breach. Trying to make here a breach. As you can see, we have built up a couple of defensive structures. We have here some forces of the Islamic force trying to hold these choke point. Got some barricades set up with some nav throws as well as some crossbow units. It's behind some of those Halbahap, Gulham foot guards. And over here we got some more. We got some crossbow sergeants. We're going to go with normal speed now to get a little more going. And over here we got some of those spearmen that are called Jihan Railijo. And over here we got some more. All defending choke points, making sure they're going to attack. And over here we got some of the more heavier tanks as well of the force. The long axes, the dismounted Diswolners. And here we got again the general. This is actually a Georgian general, a Sicilian, who also look really good, so not bad. And here we got some more cavalry in that regard, more Christian cavalry as well. So overall, not bad. We're going to see how they are going to try and survive this. Is the Mongols are going to hold out in this siege of Baghdad today, or are the Mongols going to sack Baghdad, or are the Muslim forces able to hold on in this fight? Over here we are seeing that they are trying to burn down the tower at first, but as we can see the fort wall is definitely starting to become a little bit damaged. Fortunately the fort tower is going down a little bit too slowly. But yeah, right now there's still the advance. It's getting most of the siege are just pushing forward, and that's going to be the main assault from these forces, siege towers. The rest are mostly going to be breaches that are going to be made, or gates that are going to be captured afterwards. So that's definitely going to be important as well. Yeah, as you can see, this siege tower is luckily strong enough to withstand these hits from the trebuchet, but I don't think it will be enough to really destroy it totally and before they head. But as you can see, there was some deaths down here. Someone was hit though, but as you can see, the fort wall is being destroyed in succession. But over here, the first tower is almost making contact with the wall, and Mongolian and Georgian forces are pushing up in advance of that. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Islamic forces are going to try and hold this, of course. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today with another Medieval 12th Siege. Really had enjoyed it playing it. I played it myself, so I know the outcome, but I will not try and spoil it, of course. And here we are. They actually put in the Turkish archers first. I think kind of smart. I actually didn't notice that before. Huh. And we've got some Mongolian heavy lancers again. These ones are all not bad. But yeah, it seems like the wall almost has come down, and I do think he is just in time with moving his Turkish archers around. But over here we are starting already to get some fire barrages off on the archers from the forces. Right now it is mostly just an attack. And here we got already some kills, and they got definitely hit there. And they're pacing now up there. They're getting shot. These are Turkic archers. Yeah. Interesting. Not sure where those traitors did come from. Turks. Betraying their Muslim brethren. Not good. But we're getting some kills. And here he comes. I think that will do the wall. No! Oh! That's just unlucky. One wall piece was just not built it down. But over here as well, you're all seeing the troops going down. Right now it is mostly just the swords. The archers are not really being attacked, so... But it seems like they have captured the gate, and they also of course gotten damage. But there's sort of a Attila mechanic, of course, that when you have people on the towers, they will try and be hit. Unfortunately here, what I didn't see when I was playing, they are basically focusing down on my nav throwers. But luckily enough, I do notice this in time, so yeah. But these guys have like such a nice vantage point. I just couldn't really defend all this wall piece. There was not really much point in it, because I don't have a force to defend all these, so I had to surrender the walls. But unfortunately it happened, and they are sending in their cavalry as well. But I already setting up here some of my own forces in information, ready to receive the cavalry in short order. But I'm still shooting with my trebuchet on these walls, trying to maybe get some kills here and there against these archer forces, but most of them no. And look, unfortunately, the isn't yet dead. The crossbows are also shooting right now against these swordsmen, so they are being shot at. They are being shot at as well. Not sure I can. So yeah, we got some more of those forces. Most of these ones are now being defended, all the choke points. And this one of course as well. Over here there has not yet been any engagement yet, but there are a couple of attacks being made. And also the trebuchet of their force seems to be firing at the enemy as well. So that's going to be interesting to see if we can see some things done with that. But yeah. But I actually pushed in here my force to start actually harassing this, my own cavalry force. And they sort of ordered this entire blob up. And what I'm now going to do is actually send in a force of my trebuchets to start firing into this blob and getting some good kills, basically. Unfortunately, I did miss there though, but... So this one possibly will hit, not too sure. I hope it does. Ooh, it just misses its mark. But when it hits, it will definitely cause a lot of pain against some of their forces, as you can see. Some of them died there. I think I'm going to change to explosive shot. Right now here we also have an engagement between these crossbows. I don't think he will be dead, but they are being attacked. And as you can see over here, the forces of the Georgians not have attacked yet. And I think the crossbows right now are really shooting point blank at them. So, and they're now really getting nice kills. So that's overall not bad. And yeah. Let's also take a look at the other side, of course, if there are any engagement just yet. Over here we're going to get the first melee engagement going between some of the forces of my allies between theirs. And it seems here the Riddleby's reserve does not seem to be having any engagement yet over here, but over here the wall seems to be taken by the opposite forces as well. So basically we have these choke points overall, and they are being defended by the forces of the defenders, and the of course the breacher trying to get in. I don't think this will really work, although I'm now thinking that this might be an ally. What it is, so that ain't really working. But yeah, as we can see here, there is a nice amount of death being put down by the trebuchets actually. As we can see there, overall not too bad. They got some decent kills I think at the end, around 700, so that's not bad for trebuchet. Unfortunately I do lose them actually in the end. They are being shot to death. I do think I will retreat them. I'm not totally sure. They might survive, I'm not sure on it, but unfortunately there was actually a glitch with the barricades. I could not actually attack them. My foe could not attack the barricade, so I had to get off, and then he could attack him. So that's now also happening over here. So, but I thought when he was attacking, so right now I'm going up again to see if he can still attack, even if he already has the attack order on. But I think at some point the balance bar on the barricade will stop. But I think it will be nice to see a nice butchering, and definitely these barricades have done their job when they. But okay, it would be so nice if he could stay on it, but unfortunately that's not the case, so I couldn't really defend this barricade as well as I could have, because you could see how devastating this little attack was. So that was definitely unfortunate, but unfortunately that's what it is. Over here there's still a bit of a fight. It seems like the Islamic force did win that, so that's overall not bad. Over here we are seeing not any engagement yet. Although over here we are seeing a charge by their cavalry. Although the charge seems to be a little bit of a miss. So not really anything here for here. But here we see some death. I think these guys have been shot to death by archers. Oh my god, that's blood. Much Christian blood is being shed today, as well as Muslim, and a little bit of Tingriism is being spilled. So over here this blob has been destroyed, all gory and whatnot. Here we're seeing a nice engagement, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they can break through this line of defenders. And again, these archers are getting some good kills, although now saying that, not this one got 100, this one got 35. Overall not too bad. Unfortunately again I cannot really defend this point anymore, because I can't really defend the barricade, so that's definitely unfortunate. So I can't really defend it like I would have wanted to, so that's not happening. But overall I can deal with it. These forces are just for marching forward to see what we can do here, and yeah, I'm going to see if we can maybe outflank this force. And yeah, that's what happened over here. But are there any other engagements? Yes, there is an engagement started over here between some forces with Georgians. Seems like it still is even. No one really has any kills done to them. But over here, it seems like this horse is just being shot at. So I hope they might change that. It seems like the Haleb Gulum Voetgaard is doing a reasonable job at defending that. But over here, yeah, we now just being shot at. I think it's a bit unfair considering that we cannot really fire. But I'm thinking that I'm just seeing this, so I'm just sending my crossbows up again. So, but yeah, it was a glitch, so both the players couldn't really do anything about it. But yeah, over here we are seeing an attack on those cavalry, but they broke, so that's overall not bad. These guys definitely didn't get their things done. They only got, although no, sorry, that's not true. They only got 54 kills, but they ain't too much for a good cavalry unit. Over here though we are trying to attack these Mongolian heavy horse archers, but they're not really being that polite and letting them catch them. But right now I'm doing a push here, trying to attack them. It seems like the temperature is still not out of fire. And here we got a nice hit there. Oh my god. Oh, many burns there. Definitely a good hit on that unit. And it seems like these guys are not really being attacked, so that's definitely useful. And he's not trying to attack over here. Now also seeing the staff engage. Unfortunately, he's Archer just going to get free reign, as we can see, getting already a couple of kills. These ones already being damaged. And over here, it seems like this force actually did lose to the Armenian footman, but they might also been softened up by some other ones because they didn't kill as much as they're saying. As you can see, there's still a lot of reserves here, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can do some more stuff with this, and if they're going to try and push in. I do think they possibly could have spread out more over the city. They could have attacked it, so we would have spread more out. So they have the reserves for it, as you can see, but they also could be using reserves. But we also have reserves, so I think spreading us out might be the better option because I think they have the better troops. Although I'm not totally sure in that one. Unfortunately, my crossbows do become a little bit of a useless force until the end of the battle because they're not really able to fire anymore against a foe. Over here we're still doing these golems archer attack, getting 61 kills, and they're still able to fight in melee. But over here we are seeing in the first of the attacks, these guards did sort of have a charge. They're definitely cheaper and less good than the horses. But over here we're just seeing a nice attack by us, and we're trying to push here and making sure that this blob can hold on. And I'm pushing here as well, so sort of gaping up this gap, and maybe I'm flanking this. And I'm also sending out a reconnaissance force trying to attack the flanks and maybe their cannons. So that's definitely one thing I wanted to go and do. Over here, as we can see, we're now again charging in, trying to fight. No, over here the engagement also seemed to be having started. I'm still getting on. It seemed like they're finally starting to still attack, so overall not too bad. And over here we're going to have a nice shot again by the crossbows, hopefully, if they are able to recharge again. So yeah, the crossbow getting some kills in the end still. But well. And over here again, still getting some fights done. This last scope is almost dead. But they still have reserves and they also have some horse archers. Oh no, horses that are defending here. And this blob is definitely losing in its fighting, seems like it. Although it seems to be actually it's winning now, so it's overall not bad. But yeah. And this archer again has a really nice line of fire, going to get a lot of kills I think. And this one as well, also not bad as a unit. And again, this trumpeter has just been releasing, although I don't think it actually had that many kills. So although they haven't shot that much of the ammo yet. So, and over here we're actually going to attack bio horse, attacking their heavy horse archers, and we are actually winning this battle quite decisively in the beginning. So with the shock charge, but afterwards we are going to lose because of our melee disadvantage. But we're going to get nice charge still, so that's overall not too bad. But they're seeing some support from their horse archers, but we haven't done a nice charge and slugged one of them up, seeing that they're dying quite rapidly, so that's overall not bad. And this force is now advancing as well, trying to support these and now flanking these, so we are definitely stressing their forces in. And I'm just trying to sort of line up here so I have a nice line of arc. Over here we are seeing that we're no longer having a barricade, so I pulled those crossbows back. Over here we are seeing that these ones have won in the end. I suppose these archers might have those graze and build up. No, actually not. Okay. We have the Junior Jihalol, who are winning actually, so that's overall not bad. Over here these archers are going to have a nice line of fire actually. As we can see here, they have a nice line of fire on their foe. Not bad. And here we go. I think they do definitely do some damage here. Although I think what they should do is maybe melee focus on those to fight and support now, because I think that might have done a better job. And here we got these this mounted he has Warner, who were definitely a nice, actually a kind of a nuisance in this battle, and they're doing a really good job at hacking through our troops here. And archer support is also happening, and overall a very bloody bloodbath in this main corridor is definitely happening. So yeah, and as you can see, there is actually a break here because of these guys and all the other troops. But there are enough of reserves here to sort of support this, and over here as well, still some supports. Now over here, this backyard has happened, and it seems like they were also charging against us with their cavalry, and we didn't. And here we got the general charging actually, and trying to attack this fight, but it's definitely being pursued. And they're all sending their main cavalry in, and over here we are actually not really having any support or attacks. Over here though we are seeing there's only one unit fighting one unit. Not really going anywhere. Over here we again the same fight, just not much happening. And over here we just have the support of these archers just doing a mayhem on our troops mostly. And over here we get these guys. Nah, actually I thought they did better, but overall not bad. They did come in with quite an attack, and they being fought me also of 84 kills. The Jordan artillery is not doing that well. Over here we are seeing this line being pushed, and here got some breaks. But as we can see, these archers for instance 29 kills. These guys are having almost 100 kills. Over here 83 kills with a lot of ammo left still, so not bad. And these guys actually not doing that well. As I said, they are fighting actually on these guys, but these guys are also having a good amount of kills done, so that's nice. Over here we're getting a nice flank attack. Although these archers are starting to attack an enemy barricade. Well, unfortunately I just was in time to pull these guys back. Unfortunately they're not like in a formation, so they are getting a nice charge against them because they're cavalry. But unfortunately that's what it is. And I think these guys might now actually have some sort of a line of sight because of this hill here. Unfortunately I did give them attack orders, and they're actually sitting in their cannons here, and I think they're actually doing some damage against us here. I think they are shooting in this, but I'm not too sure. As I said, they actually did, and as you can see, that definitely does do some damage. We're definitely trying to move this forward and attack it, and luckily enough these horse archers didn't rout, and they're going to get a nice flaming shot, although it doesn't kill a couple of them. And as we can see, these cannons are not doing a bad job at firing good at us. Over here we seem to have done a reasonable break, and their general also is being attacked by us. And over here we actually again attacked some of their horse archers, so getting some kills over here as well, again quite well. These archers, some of them are actually getting some nice kills, that's not bad for them. And over here my Kulum foot guard getting almost 180 kills, and my crossbows again also getting some good amount of kills. Unfortunately the other one did rout in the end. I'm just keeping my nav throwers now in reserve for maybe some later fights. But so here as well, there's also definitely their troops being shot at as well. But here, it seemed like this one has been definitely blocked up, and again these archers are getting some nice shots in, getting 95 kills so far. But as we can see, actually I thought these guys did definitely better, but maybe not. But again, as you can see, an absolute slaughter fest here. Definitely some bodies piling up. Over here as well, but not as much as here. This definitely has been a top kill ground, and so again these trebuchets doing their attacks actually here. So as we can see, over here these guys as well attacking. I think they're winning, but I'm not sure. Over here these archers, the archer doing the main killing. Although saying that, these guys almost 200 kills again here, 30. 120. But overall the forces of my allies are holding the ground as far as I do. And over here we're definitely getting a break here. We have mostly pushed away, and we are seeing an attack against his general. He's being outflanked, and I think he is losing. So it might be a big attack here happening between the two allied general, the Mongol general and the Islamic general. But over here, we are seeing definitely a push. They can't really attack, it seems like it. And we also routed here some of their cavalry again, also their lances. So we actually have this part of the field now. We did lose one of our cavalry though. So, and here we got the confirmation of the death of their general. So that will definitely end it. And we killed theirs. Our cavalry going to go and die. I don't think though we are killing off their cav. Although this Mongolian heavy lancer getting 180 kills is definitely not bad. That's well done actually. Over here though we are pushing again and we're getting a nice rear charge of guns against their archers. And getting a nice kill. This flank is definitely being won by the Islamic side. And it seems like right now what I'm doing is sending my forces into this fight and trying to help prevent my allies from falling. Although I still have to mop up these annoying archer forces that are still on these walls, but we're getting sending out our spears to do that as well. And over here we are seeing that their last force is routed. Now only what remains is these archers. And these crossbows almost getting 180 kills. But here already are some forces joining into this fray. As you can see, they definitely need some reinforcement because they still have a lot left. They also have some fire lance infantry that are some Mongolian. You wouldn't say it, but these guys have firearms. I think these things shoot them out, so they are basically gunpowder units, but they brought from China, of course. And that's what representing that firepower of the Mongolians. Over here, again, these guys having enough free range. But again, they should have attacked, but I think still from more sides to overstretch it. Because over here, they're just being sent into these kill zones, but it's definitely working against them. And we can just plop up, and especially because we won over here, because of the death of the general, that really helped us out. And we're also decimated their forces anyway, so that was kind of great. So over here we are seeing that last little push, and over here we're again setting up, and again these lances just not really having any way to maneuver. Although these guys going to get a nice charge though, I have thought. I don't think actually his general got some reasonable kills. No, not yet. But over here this guy did die here, although they didn't get too many kills. One of them did actually really well. I'm not sure which one it is, but one of these Bauschers did really well. This one is really doing actually well. But I am here with my reinforcements to help out my allies, and we're just trying to sort of stop this advance of the Mongolian army so far. And the balance part is still even, all sending in my Naftaros, all Mercers, and we have still a little bit left. As we can see here, we have some crossbows shooting up some of those last archer forces. What's definitely happening. These ones acting really well, 160 kills, so not bad. And here 130, 180, so not bad, but I think at the end they will die here. So I know the last of my force being sent over here. And the last push of the day is being prepared, sort of. The last attack from the enemy has starting to be set up. Well, now the last push is definitely being started. We're getting some definitely bloodbaths again. And definitely in a lot of bodies, not much tactics, just pushing and trying to cut through here. Over here also a bloodbath definitely has started. And both sides have been bloodied now, definitely. And here also some horses are being shot at. And I think there is sort of an attack being tried here. I'm not too sure, but something like that. I think they're going to charge here now. And not being braced, so yeah, that definitely hurt. And here again, as we can see, there's still the Trebuchet is still firing. I think one of those ones did got 200 kills. Here we go. This one 180. Mine got in total 260 almost. So. And here we got these last archers forces defeated. And now we have some cavalry forces left. I'm just going to try and distract them here in the last phases of the battle. And we're going to try and see if these of our forces, who has the most manpower left, who has the better positions left, best units. Also here we're going to see some of their Naftaros coming in as well. And these are also their fire lance infantry who are coming up as well. And these archers racking up almost 200 kills. I think they might just do that, but I'm not too sure. So what are those fire lance again going to do? Over here we do see that we actually have a cavalry force sort of breaking through though, but I don't think they will hold it. Mostly Mongolian cavalry though, fighting with some Turkic cavalry as well. But again, also a lot of friendly firing from the walls. After some shots being loose. Again, most of my remaining force are also being pushed up. Again, a bloodbath indeed. A bloodbath indeed. Well, there we are. Yeah, here we go. We got the fire lances in position. Although I think they will be firing. I'm not too sure, but they might. Are they going to fire? I'm not sure. Yeah, here we go. They got some shots off. No. Okay. I'm now also curious if my NAFs are in range. Yes, they are. So here my NAF throwers are in range, and we're going to see what they're going to do. Trying to see if they're going to do. It's going to be difficult though, because they are, of course, they actually have now the range power, so they could definitely take them out. But it's going to be interesting to see if we can win this here today, and we're going to have some nice throws and deaths. We also have to do that because we actually have a large force here in vicinity, so it's going to be interesting to see. Ah, here we go. Yeah, we have the NAFs being now fired. Getting the kills. Getting some nice kills. Definitely friendly fire, but definitely worth it. And again, also some fire, palms on fire, and also still some extra throws. But overall, not too bad. Yeah, the NAF's definitely getting some good kills against these distributions. We're getting some nice kills. Still having only lost so many men. These guys also racking up their kills, not bad. But now we are seeing the archers focusing on them, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can throw all their armor up. Because if they can, they're definitely going to increase their kill count. And as you can see, that definitely is also needed, because there's only one unit left in this little corridor. And yeah, that's definitely needed. And here got, like, I think he's going to throw now. Yeah, there we go. Definitely friendly fire, but I think it is worth it in the end. Still some reinforcement joining in the fray, trying to hold this little pass. But there they go, I think. But oh, one throw left. Yeah, there we go. They have throw all their ammo, 130 kills. Over here though, we are sort of winning this fight still. But we're getting some nice reinforcement up. Seems like they're going to send the fire lance up, so hopefully we can see them fire. That's going to be great. No, I haven't. They just one unit routed, so overall not too bad. This general unit getting 50 kills, not too bad. But I'm just really curious to see how that looks from here. But still reinforcements are being poured in from the other side. Most of these ones actually from the walls, so these ones also have arrived. You still have some crossbows, getting some kills here actually, so not too bad. But these fire lances are now actually in range, so that's going to be interesting. Oh, they are having like a perfect line of sight against that unit. Although I'm not too sure how they. Okay, that's definitely interesting. Getting they actually. Yeah, they're definitely getting some kills though. Although most of our units have routed anyway. But they have a perfect line of sight. As you can see, they are getting some kills, but not too many. Over here though, we are seeing that we have sort of won. And yeah, this part is being pushed. Most of the units actually are dead. It seems like this time the Baghdad is not getting exact, and the Mongolian forces for now have been pushed back, but at severe cost by the Islamic forces. Still close though, to be honest. Some units trying to hold on, trying to hold their ground for their comrades. But its archers overall not doing too bad of a job again. They've done a nice job of supporting their infantry most of the time. But blood has been spilled in the streets of Baghdad, to be sure. Many bodies lie dead and will be rotten in the end of the day. Here as well, one unit left on this corridor, but most of their force have been decimated over here, and there's still a lot of units in reserve here. They are still waiting for their attack orders to start forging up. Here we've got some of their generals being attacked at, and yeah. Over here we decide to pull back because of the fact that, yeah, these guys they actually didn't really do too well, if you can see that, because they basically shoot at all their ammo. They actually had kind of a nice point of view, but in the end they only got 25 kills with whole half their ammo, so that definitely isn't too great. But we got a nice point of view here that hopefully will help out. And here their general is also lining up. And their trebuchet is actually doing also really well. Almost both getting 200 kills. And again, their archers 200 kills, 336 kills, 328 kills for their archers. So the archers have done a really good job for them today. I think they killed possibly most of their of our units today, the archers. The infantry didn't do too well though, and the cavalry. So one of their cavalry actually did, and also my side. We'll take a little look at the results afterwards. But right now, I think though that the battle is being decided, although there is still a small chance that the forces of the Baghdadians will fall. Maybe a general loss, but right now, as standard, it's just going to be really difficult to break through these choke points, especially most of them being archers. But they still have some, like these ones, also to have some left. And over here we're now sending them in though. And they hear the crossbow shooting. But we're getting some sort of a charge. That doesn't really help, so overall not too bad. And here the general actually is being attacked. I don't think he is getting killed. So that's kind of lucky for them. That he didn't die there. Although he's almost dead. Although I don't think he dies. You might actually get in again here. I don't think the general will die. I'm not. No, he's 10 men left, but he doesn't die as well as the lances. Again, these cavalry didn't get to Miguel's. General though is almost 100. Although some of these Gulen foot guys also getting a lot of kills. And these spears, one of these spears getting 100 kills. No, that's decent. No. Yeah, this spear got 100 kills. Not bad. We're definitely seeing now the harshness. And one of the generals now has fled. And here one of the generals remains actually. I'm trying to sort of open a gap that my crossbows can fire at, because they don't have an arc. So, what we're doing now. But the blood of Baghdad has been definitely spilled here today. If they still win this, they definitely paid for it with their lives, with blood. Shoot! I'm trying to reform. I don't think a couple of their units did get in though, with a charge. Here we got their fire lances again, trying to push in. But the cavalry is now being attacked as well, and with not much time left, the battle mostly has been won by them, unless some miracle happens from above that the guys. Here we're going to get some encirclement as well by their archers, by their force of the Muslims. And they actually routed. So yeah, here we go. We've got some routes all over the place now. Here as well. These guys are still hanging on though, despite all. I think the general might still be alive. No, he is also a death. Here we got actually the fire lancers fighting as well. Also some death. And they're also dying to the forces as well. The last of the forces remaining. As you can see, it is done. Baghdad in this time of history did fall to the Mongol forces. But the Mongols did lose here today, and the Muslim forces did hold their city. And yeah, hopefully they have propelled the Mongols for now, but who knows, they might come back. There, the fire lance being routed, not really getting in anywhere, not really getting something mostly done. And here we go, victory for the Ayyubid Sultanate. A bitter victory though, with many losses. Sorry for that. But here we are with the battle results. We got, I thank you all for the players who played with me today. Dragon Player, Paranoid, Pope Jumpo, Mixergy and the Slum. It was a really nice battle, guys. Thank you for that. And I hope you guys also enjoyed it. But Dragon Player, he was the one that commanded one of the Muslim forces. Although it might actually be mine. No, this. Oh no, that was mine. Sorry, that was my force. This was Dragon Player's. The force of his unit that got the most kills was actually his cavalry, with 211. On my side, it actually was the Hajab Gulum Foot Guard, but also my cavalry almost getting close. With Paranoid, I think it also was his Halab Gulum Foot Guard getting almost 262 kills. Then we go to the side of the Mongols. On Pope Junjul's side, the guys that got the Mongols were his, with all 3 kills in front, 8 under 183, and the generals and one of his Turkic archers getting close as well. As you can see, most of these forces being actually combined by the Georgians here today. And here we got a couple more. But as we can see, again, most of the forces being supported by Georgians, but here the Armenian archers getting 300 kills. I think these guys did actually the best of all the units in the game. 345, 346, and here we got another player. Actually, this guy won. The Archdiswoner did get almost 400 kills here, so not bad with their archers. And their chap is also not doing bad. But it was a great battle. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you think I deserve a like, please leave a like. And I hope to see you all on the next one. Thank you all, and have a great day. Okay? Bye bye.